Very good afternoon to everybody. I am Subha Dalai. I'm the correspondent and principal of Radhabala International School, Visakhapatnam, India. My paper is Technology and Classroom Learning. Excuse me. So I'll be discussing that in the 3 sections: adopt, balance, complication. So I'll be speaking about should we adopt technology, and if yes, then why? And then I'll be speaking about the balancing methods we should do, because we should not only learn by technology. There are many other things as a human being we should connect to. We should connect to the feelings, we should connect to the nature, we should connect to the environment, we should connect to the logic. So then in the 3rd part, I'll be mentioning about the complication that we might face if we don't establish the balance. So if we take a poll, there will be many people who will be going yes, will be telling yes for technology, and there will be many telling no. So let's discuss what are the benefits of technology. There are many advantages like great resources, new opportunities for learning, ways to collaborate, create new educative materials by using technology, saving money, new areas of technology like virtual reality and augmented reality, which is helping a lot in enhancing the understanding-based learning and stress-free learning. Like previously, we used to have a lot of books in the libraries, and we didn't know how to, choose a particular author. But now it's just, and it was using space, furniture, books, manpower, and procurement of newer book. The challenges in this was there, but now it is replaced by online methods where we can just search the author name or book name and find any book and read any book, which is a lot of convenience added because of technology. So the new opportunities of learning have come up tremendously, like online classrooms, online conferences, online lectures on selected topics, YouTube, Google. So if a child is having any curiosity on a particular word, he just Googles it and he sees videos related to it, he sees images related to it, and he can help himself learn without assistance of teacher. So it helps in self-paced and self-learning. So this is what we do in our school, like the audiovisual classrooms, where the children are taken once in a week after the chapter is over. So it also provides interface to share ideas, collaborate, discussion, community, brainstorm, interaction. Earlier days, we, in order to communicate, we used to just send a letter, or we used to speak on the wired telephone. But now it is revolutionized, the technology has revolutionized the way we communicate. We can talk on conference calls or video calls, we can instantly message. So it has become very, very convenient and easy. Like Facebook and WhatsApp is the major tools. So we are also creating ebooks, lessons, learning videos, e-projects, PowerPoint presentation, effective database, using technology. So students are using all these things and making all this possible to go ahead. So it saves money in terms of space, manpower, distant learning. Virtual reality is another concept where we are transformed to a different world and whatever learning outcomes we want in the children, we can integrate into that. And once the child experiences it by putting these kind of eyeglasses, they experience the whole thing. Suppose we want to show them the biology, the parts of the body, so they go and touch and they feel like, okay, here is the liver, and it gives a big experience of learning. So it's about virtual reality again. So what do we take home by technology? Technology transforms the learning experience. Students have access to an incredible amount of new opportunities, from learning how to code to learning how to better collaborate across teams. Technology empowers students to be more creative and more connected. But there are some challenges in adopting technology in classrooms. The biggest factor is cost, training of teaching and non-teaching staffs. Sometimes the school infrastructure is not good enough to incorporate the technology. Lack of structured teaching materials in electronic format. So the second part I'm going to discuss now is balance. So if we don't balance the use of technology with other methods of education, we are definitely going to be in trouble, and technology is going to eat us up. So how do we balance it in our school? See, here we can see a child playing in sand. So sand stimulates the fine motor skills and the sensory way of learning. So Montessori tool building block should not be replaced with the computer screen. Suppose using the example of sand, we do in school, like we mix colors in sand and put it in different bowls, and we ask the child to tell color. So that is one experience. And another experience is a child is given a tab and they learn color from like red, it shows red color. So there is a heaven of difference in this experience, especially for the early childhood. So we suggest that for early childhood, technology use should be minimal. There are some tools. What I want to say is, don't fix everything using one tool. So let's not learn everything using the screen or technology. For example, how we bring in other elements into learning is, for example, the importance of water. This is how the children enjoy and experience water in our school. Drink healthy to stay healthy. Rain come again. So they all come with all the paraphernalia related to rain and water, and they celebrate. Awareness day on saving water. Learning colors. So they experience colors. They don't just learn by theoretically. We always promote an experience and learn. So they come in colored dresses and bring colored objects to school and decorate the classrooms with the same color, and this is how they celebrate the color days. Every week, Friday, there is a color day. So all day work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So play is a very important part of learning. This is how the play. Paint and dance is another important area for imagination and creativity. Last week we asked them to draw the face of their mothers, and this is my daughter has done. She has imagined all this. She's in grade 4. Dance, we teach dance in all the forms, classical, western, Zumba. Yoga, we believe yoga transforms the body into a different level of flexibility, both physically and mentally. So yoga every day happens in the school and after the assembly. This is the yoga time. They are displaying the chakrasan in the sports day. Classroom learning. In the classroom learning, after every knowledge is acquired, we make them do a project where they apply the knowledge. So here they learned about parts of the aircraft, and they are given the parts of model aircraft, and they are assembling it to make their own aircraft. Socio-Emotional Learning is a very important area which is upcoming in the education, which is getting a lot of emphasis in education. We make them understand the feelings for the people they meet around. They are associated with, like teachers, Mother's Day we celebrate, Father's Day, International Day of Families, Grandparents' Day, to understand the empathy and feeling which for the people. Here, the feelings and emotion about the professionals are called to the school: potter, carpenter, chef, and they interact with these people. There is a traffic police. They come and interact with them. They make the thank you cards for them. The students, they learn the life skill, table manners and hygiene. They go for field trips, and here they're dropping letters made by themselves to their parents. Here I want to say that after all, they should celebrate, and they celebrate a lot of festivals, Children's Day and Halloween, Diwali, Annual Day. Here some encouraging the team is very important, so we present our teachers every month with a cash prize of 4,000 and a certificate, and these are our teachers, exuberant teachers. So the constituents of school education. So the last part is complication. So if we don't balance out technology with these kind of other activities, so we are going to face some complications like neck and back pain, eyesight issues, lack of attention, irritation, depression, addiction to screen, pornography, aggressive behavior. So these are the statistics which has been published, and a lot of research has been done which has proved that indulgence to technology and too much spending time with technological tools may harm a lot. This is the CVS, which is very much coming computer vision syndrome. So we have to pause, think, and do it in the right way. So there are some questions like, with excessive use of technology, are we decreasing human-to-human interaction and human-to-nature interaction? So technology is a great tool for improving education and human well-being, but we must take human consciousness to higher level to maximize the benefit and minimize the misuse. Thank you.
Thank you for all the
Any questions?
Yeah. Can I invite the other presenters as well, because now we are opening the session for questions, and you may ask questions to all the three presenters.
You have a question for me? Tell us.
What age do you introduce technology to the tiny tots? Like you said that the technology.
Yeah,
cannot
from age 5 we are introducing.
So no 2-year-old is allowed to.
Usually we promote Montessori for the small children, the sensory approach, the Montessori tools. Usually we are not only for audiovisual, some augmented reality we are showing. Like if they if the picture of dinosaur is given and the dinosaur becomes 3D, that is augmented reality, it is just shown on the, and it speaks, it is dinosaur. So they learn the pronunciation and they see it active, so it goes into their mind. For that, once in a week we are showing. Yes.
In the second part of your balancing slides, how you incorporate technology in those slides?
Which balancing?
Yes, there
Yeah,
are
that
10
is
to
the
14
balancing
slides.
activities.
So balancing act, in which way you are balancing? That means you are hiding technology with those
No,
aspects?
technology, I showed how in our computer lab, in our audiovisuals, and in what way we can, our children were making the e-books and presentations. Those are the different times they are using technology, and there are other activities when they are not using technology and they are connecting more to the nature and logic and feelings. So understand our whole balanced human being. We want to make a balanced human being.
Blended learning means?
Blended means sometimes in one activity there is everything. Blended means what I understand out of blended is it have in one activity there is every all kinds of things. See, the thing is like
Those 10 to 15 slides you have mentioned, how the technology affects those aspects? How can you
no, there is no
incorporate those
relation
things
to
in the
technology in that.
classroom?
In balancing activities, there is not any technology involved in that. That's why I gave the balancing activities. First, I mentioned about adopting technology.
So balancing activities means when the child is seriously affected with the technology, so you wanted to make the child to get rid of that
Yes,
stress
this will
mechanism.
definitely help. Those children who are showing behavioral syndrome because of excessive use of technology. For example, they can't hold the pencil properly because of the pincer grip, because they're too much into one finger, and that's why the pincer grip is weakening. So in that way, we make them sand play and duff activity, and those fine motor activity, which will enhance the pincer grip. So there is always a balancing activity where we can balance out.
Can we have questions for other presenters as well?
Any other questions, please? I'm very privileged to have Varun here. Thank you, Varun, for attending this.
No, thank you, but it's great that like you're part of a global presentation of speakers.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for bearing with me and listening to me.